Let's explain those Badlands. That's a hell of a name.
It's finally here, our second annual mega sale. This sale only comes around once a year, so take advantage of the best offers ever while you can. For example, save 50% on our Giza Dream bed sheets, as low as $29.98. And for the first time ever on TV, My Pillow mattresses and My Pillow mattress toppers, as low as $99.98. And you save 50% on our Lux Pure 6-piece towel sets, regular $69.98. Now only $39.98. And our best-selling standard My Pillows, regular $49.98, on sale for $17.98. Wait on it, mega sale, only $14.98. So go to mypillow.com or call the number on your screen. Use this promo code to take advantage of our second annual mega sale. But wait, there's more. To make the mega sale even more special, when you order right now, your order's going to ship absolutely free.
music. Hi, guys. Who's excited? I'm excited. Sorry, I'm still trying to find the music. Okay, there we go. All right. So we have a press conference with Senator Kristi Noem. Weird sound. You guys hear that sound? I think it might be my fan. I'll be right back. Okay. We're back. No, it's not. I think that might be the sound on the stream. Not a sound in my house. Let's see. If we mute this. Yeah, that sound is coming from the stream. So sorry about that. Nothing I can do about that. But we see a guy. There's a guy there. He's bald guy in the background. That's exciting. So if we look here at the signs behind, we're all sort of wondering what's going to happen. Oh, you don't hear that, Guardian Angela? You don't hear that when I muted the tab and then unmuted it? You don't? Yeah, same thing happening. It's the stream. Okay, so we have Homeland and Security investigations at the podium. The stuff in the back on the posters is Americans support photo ID to vote, 84%. Burning Bright and I were just talking about that on our Blitz recording. So everybody make sure that you check out the Blitz tomorrow morning. It's a Substack exclusive. It is, oh, it's so loud to me. Maybe if I just turn it down in my ear, it won't bother me so much. Jessica's like, it's really faint. I'm like, oh, maybe I just have my volume up too loud. Probably. Everybody watch the Blitz tomorrow. It drops Saturday mornings on the Badlands Substack exclusive. It's not here on Rumble, so you have to watch it on Substack. It's a lot of fun. It's a really good show. Burning Bright and I went through the major stories of this week, and just one of the things we were talking about was the SAVE Act passing the House. Again, passed the first time in April 2025. But 84% of voters, all voters in the United States, support photo ID. This is one of the things that's crazy, is that the majority of the country, I think it's like 72% of Democrats, including 72% of Democrats, 76% of Hispanics, 80-something% of Republicans support voter ID, and yet the Democrats have decided, Hakeem Jeffries and Chuck Schumer have decided that this is the hill they're going to die on. It makes you wonder why they're so afraid of voter ID, right? So we see in the background, we got the 84% support photo ID, Save America Act. This is things you need for identification. I cannot read what's on there. And then again, Americans strongly support voter ID, 84%, 83%. I'm sure they will go through those details. I wonder, is this just going to be a press conference about the need for the SAVE Act, or are we going to get some information about something happening in Arizona? That is the question. John Solomon said yesterday that, what did he say yesterday? He said a Georgia-like event in Arizona. Let me pull that up really quickly. I'm navigating away from the window, so tell me in the chat if they come on. And I should hear it because I didn't mute them, but hold for processing. Fix Bayonet says, watch those rugs. Absolutely. Could be a rug. Josh Barnett said, I could not be happier right now. DHS just entered Maricopa Election Center. I was told it's not a raid, but there they are. Interesting. That's interesting. Josh Barnett was a former U.S. House candidate in Arizona, America First father, small business owner, author, and Republican. And he says that that DHS has entered the election center. Now, did they enter it just to do a press conference, or are they raiding it They claim it's not a raid, but what is the activity? What is the conduct? That's the question. We hopefully will see. We'll see. Hi, Maggie. Drive safe. Say hi to God for me. Who else we got in the chat? What's up with you guys? Do you know Alex Kloden running for Secretary of State of Arizona? He's amazing. He could save the state. A great interview for you and Brian. I know that name. I could not pick him out of a lineup. And yeah, we should get him on. Caution against the rug of one man saving your state, though, because that's not a thing that happens. It will take all of us. Marine in the Woods taped down his rug. It's good. Staples work too. You can staple them down. Tim Pool is quitting. He's crying about it. He's crying right now about money. That's so interesting because wasn't he making like $1 million a month at some point or something? He's also, threatened to quit a whole bunch of times. So that too is a rug. But in the age of foreign aid and other forms of aid being money laundered back into people's pockets, there's a lot of people that used to be very successful that are now crying broke. I find that interesting. I'm not saying that's Tim Pool. It's just an observation about the circumstances surrounding what you just said. Let's see. Somebody asked earlier, is there a new ghost calendar? No, not yet, but we need one, which means we need some of you to take pictures of Ghost at the next GART. Get your GART tickets, badlandsmedia.tv/events. We will be in Nashville in April. It will be a lot of fun. I am looking forward to the karaoke and the line dancing. We always do karaoke at GARTs. The line dancing will be new, but we have Kristi Lupo, the amazing wife of Brian Lupo and one of my co-hosts on the Alphas Make Sandwiches show on Monday. She's a professional dancer. She's like with a dancing troupe, dances every week professionally. She's going to teach us the line dances. It's going to be so much fun. Okay. Oh, Maggie, thank you. She says she asked God to pray for me, or she prays to God for me. I appreciate that. That is the number one thing that I value is people's prayers because we need them. A crazy, crazy world. Let's see. There is mypillow.com, promo code Badlands. Obviously, you can see Ghost snoozing on his MyPillow. I'm partial to the toppers. You can, of course, the MyPillows are great. The sheets are great. The towels are great. The slippers, awesome. All manner of things. They got energy drinks and crosses and all kinds of stuff. But if you can only buy one thing from MyPillow, you should buy a mattress topper. Mattress topper is amazing. What time is this supposed to start? 5 minutes ago. It's supposed to start 5 minutes ago, but it is the administration and they are notoriously late every single time. Just ask Jessica, who set this up and got it started while I was recording the Blitz. Thank you so much, Jessica. And also for recruiting me to do the stream today. Brian's doing it over on his stream as well. So we will, and then we're recording Why We Vote after this is over. And so we will talk about what happens during this press conference tonight on Why We Vote. Make sure you tune in for that. Make sure you hit the thumb for us, like button. Helps us out quite a bit. And the other thing that you should do is get some soft disclosure. Decide which soft disclosure ad I want to play. They're all so fun. Are there none in here? Okay, I gotta go grab a soft disclosure ad. So while I do that, you're gonna hear from Rise Attire.
What is the Sovereign Alliance? The Sovereign Alliance are a collection of leaders and countries that are aligned not in the vision for their countries, but against a vision that has been thrust upon them. I believe that the Sovereign Alliance is less a battle for something and more a battle against something. They are against globalism, collectivism. They are against the rules-based international order.
Sovereign Alliance, the latest addition to Badlands Rise merch, available now at badlandsmedia.tv/rise.
I love that ad. I love that song that's played in the background of the ad. I used to know what it was, but I don't anymore. We saw that, but while that ad was playing, we saw the bald guy walking around in the background again. So that's cool. Maybe something's getting started here pretty quickly. Aside from the Valentine's Day ad that we've been running, happy early Valentine's to everyone. This is my favorite. This is my all-time favorite one.
This lotion changes people.
My knuckles would actually start to crack. Started using the soft disclosure lotion, and I am very impressed. Even within just a few days, I've noticed a tremendous difference.
That's not a script. That's what happens when something actually works.
It puts the lotion on its skin or else it gets the hose again.
Yeah, that line keeps coming up. Because when you don't use it, your skin starts acting up.
Every single ingredient in soft disclosure is intentionally chosen. There's no filler ingredients. It is not like this BS product where they have a bunch of ingredients. Every ingredient listed is for a purpose.
Over 65-star reviews for the lotion alone. Not influencers, not actors, just people whose skin finally shut up. Soft disclosure lotion. Once you try it, you'll understand why people won't stop talking about it. Visit softdisclosure.com and use code Badlands and get 10% off.
It's my favorite because of Giant Brian in the sky. I just love it so much. The reviews are pretty awesome too. There's a review on the beard oil of a woman I think she said she's in her 60s, and the beard oil is the greatest anti-aging product she's ever used. No kidding. You can go look at the beard oil. In fact, I can show you guys since here, which that was not, we didn't tell her to say that. We didn't solicit that information from her. She offered that information because that is her experience. That's awesome. That's what we want. We want incredible products that support American businesses. Here. April Pickering says, when I heard the Badlands crew uses the beard oil on their face and we're seeing good results, I wanted to try it. I am a 60-year-old woman who looks 10 years younger than my age. I cannot believe how amazing this beard oil is. I have only been using a few weeks, but my face and neck look 10 years younger already. This is the best anti-aging product I have ever used. You need to do a commercial promoting this to women, the beard oil. And that is something that Annie, who makes the beard oil, has said. It is her face oil that she uses. We made it and, market it to men because it's a beard oil for beard. And you get this. Oh, I just realized that I'm not on here. Hi, guys. You can get this beard brush now, too. And you can buy the beard brush by itself. You get a deal on it if you get it with a beard oil. But you can buy it on its own now if that's what you're looking to do. But Annie has said ever since we launched the beard oil that that it's her face oil that she uses, which I think is amazing. So we may come out with a female version soon, which will probably be very close to the same thing, but maybe a little scent different or something, a more girly kind of thing. Marina in the Woods, can you bathe in beard oil? You can. You're going to need a lot of it though. And then Hang On America says, what about psoriasis on the soft disclosure? Anything to help? I have been told by multiple people with psoriasis that the lemon citrus version of the goat's milk lotion, I generally use the unscented on everything. I put it on my face, all over everything. The lotion is amazing, especially in winter, right? Oh, you want Sleeping Ghost back? Hold for processing. I got you. There you go. The lotion is fantastic, but specifically the oil blend that's in the vanilla citrus, and this is anecdotal, not evaluated by the FDA. It's not medical advice, all of the caveats, but multiple users of the vanilla citrus soft disclosure lotion have said that it is curing their psoriasis. So take that, in the spirit that it is offered. It is not medical advice. Don't sue me if it doesn't cure your psoriasis. It has had that effect. Anecdotally, we have heard from multiple users though. Marine in the Wood, I'm old all over. Same homie. Feel it. Oh, your wife has been gone for 2 weeks and you get her back. You better get flowers. You should also get her some soft disclosure. It's a beautiful, beautiful gift. If you happen to buy the Valentine's gift boxes, please give us some feedback on them, or write a review or send in some feedback on them, good, bad, or indifferent. We want to know, because we want to always continuously improve, and we want not just the products, but the actual packaging, the gift packaging. It's intended to be a great gift. So please let us know how it lives up to the hype. And what else? What else can we do while we're waiting? They're now 13 minutes behind, which is, usual. We do this. We need some background music. We do. We like space. Well, there's more in here. Remember back when we were doing the Badlands Live 9 to 5, and every once in a while we had all of the music. Like, we'd gone through all of those music. There's other musics in here now too. Betty says, have you guys thought of making soap? That is a loaded question, Betty. Our original introduction with Annie had to do with soap. Annie makes fantastic soap. We may eventually carry some of her soap as part of Soft Disclosure, but if you want to try out her soap, which I highly recommend, it is the best soap in the world. It moisturizes while it cleans. And if we ever do decide to get soap, we will be getting it from Annie, because it is the best soap ever. She has it if you go out and visit her farm, which you can book. It's an Airbnb. She has the soap at every sink and everything. So you really get used to it every time you wash your hands, and it's fantastic. willowandgoods.com, I think. Double check. willowandgoods.com. You can get that soap, but it is hands down the best soap. willowandgoods.com is where you can get that soap, and it's the best soap I've ever used. Best bar soap I've ever used. Yes, I'm going to drop it for you in 1 second, Betty. Shop. See where her body care is. Yeah, here you go. Best soap in the world. All right, let's go with, we're going to go night driving. Here we go. I feel like Cam does this on Flow, this song. Is this the song he uses on Flow? You guys think they're rating the election center and then they're going to do a press conference about what they rated? Because that would make this wait worth it. Softdisclosure.com. Use promo code Badlands. Back. I'll put it here in the chat in a sec too. Actually, you can use promo code NAKED, I think, until midnight tonight. That will give you 15% off the entire site. So promo code Badlands, I think, gets you 10. Promo code NAKED will get you 15 until midnight. So want to take advantage of that? Don't wait. Shop now. So what else is going on? Why is it that we're never on time in the administration? Hey, Al Phillips, how are you doing? I truly think something happens before the Senate vote on the SAVE Act, or at least I hope. I'd say that's not, I don't think that's an out of the realm of possibility. Hope profile. I think that's a possibility. Definitely possible. Again, I just finished, before I came on here, I just finished recording the Blitz with Burning Bright for tomorrow morning. If you have not checked out the Blitz, this is episode 6. We've, it's kind of a review. So if you're not, first of all, if you're not reading the Badlands Substack, it has been described as important as coffee. So you should be, if you're not already reading the Badlands Substack every morning. It drops at 7 a.m. Eastern time on badlands.substack.com. All of our content over there is free, but you can definitely support us if you are so inclined, and if you find it valuable. If you find our content valuable, we would definitely appreciate your support. And over on the Substack, we put out the Badlands Brief, or it's just called the Brief now, every morning, Monday through Friday. Drops, as I said, at 7 a.m. We mix it up. Who's running it? Ghost, Burning Bright, and I are the contributors to it. And we cover what we think are the most important stories of the week, the signal setters, the things that, in my kind of position and framing, point to the transformation program that's going on, that's going to get us out of this dystopia and into the golden age. So that's what we focus on. And then on Saturday mornings, we do a show called The Blitz. It's Substack exclusive, so you can only see it on Substack. And we kind of go through your comments from the Substack. We have a different, same but different audience over in the Substack, and we love the comments. I said to Burning Bright this morning, I get really sick of arguing with these guys sometimes, and I want to argue with new people, which is why I'm so thankful for the comment section in the brief. So if you're not reading it already, if you're not plugged into the Badlands News Brief, you certainly should be. Badlands.substack.com. Rose-colored glasses says, "Thank you for being here, Ash. What keeps you going every day?" Well, when I love what I do. I think this is the greatest honor and privilege in the world, to be able to analyze this incredible time that we're living, and to, help folks make sense of it. General Quast calls what we do triangulating truth. I first heard him say that when we were at the Cosmos Mystery area. It was the first Deadwood that we did, so a couple years ago. And I went to Mount Rushmore and to the Cosmos Mystery area with General Quast and his beautiful wife and some other friends. And the Cosmos Mystery area is cool because it's all, spoiler alert, if you plan on going and you don't want it spoiled, cover your ears, but it's all optical illusions. And it really messes with your head. Like your eyes are deceiving you, and they're telling your brain to do things to your body that it shouldn't, and it's very strange and discomforting. And that was a really cool experience. But the conversations, with General Quast afterwards about kind of what did we just experience, and what is this, and what are the kind of parallels into the info war, that triangulating truth and figuring out what's true is what drives me. What fuels me is coffee, a lot of it. And Field Greens Lean, takelean.com, promo code Badlands. That fuels me. It gives you good energy, kind of regulates your metabolism, helps, give you good. It's like an appetite suppressant and a metabolism regulator. I take collagen. That helps kind of keep my energy levels up, and also hairs, nails, skin, and power of the Holy Spirit. Coffee and the power of the Holy Spirit. Holy Spirit and coffee, because Holy Spirit comes first. But, thanks for being here, and thanks for your support. We love you. We appreciate you. Let's see what we got. What else we got going? I find it difficult to find the latest Rumble videos as they are posted. I'm not going to put you guys back on the screen. Off of the ads. Where to go? I find it difficult to find the latest Rumbles videos as they're posted and as upcoming, and retain the original post time. So a video that just finished, maybe marked as yesterday. Yeah, it's from a timing standpoint. I think that runs from when they're set up, and sometimes they're set up the night before, because the folks that's their job, to set up the streams, do it when they can. So don't go for that. The best way to see where the shows are, in my opinion, is to go to the Badlands Rumble page. So you just do Badlands, rumble.com/badlandsmedia, or go, if you search for Badlands, don't go directly to the shows. When your search results pop up, click on the channel, and if you go into the channel, then you can see the most recent shows are usually at the top, the upcoming shows, and then the ones that just played and whatnot. So that would be my suggestion there. But I think Rumble's search feature needs some work. They need to add more funding and people to the search team at Rumble, in my opinion. Let's see who else has stuff to say. I thought this Ceci Noem presser would be more Ceci. Yeah, I mean, we haven't had any Cessiness yet, so fingers crossed it's coming soon. Amber, good to see you. Miss your face. Says Holy Spirit is comforting in a time of stress. Yes, always. Take the Holy Spirit with you wherever you go. That is, I mean, you can't not, right? Once you have the Holy Spirit, it's not like you can leave it behind, but walk in it, call on the power of it, and follow the guidance of it. Absolutely. What else do we got? You guys remember that time that Congress was going to fix the broken system that put them there? I wrote about that in the brief this morning, talking about the SAVE Act, because I just searched my own Twitter timeline of how many times that I've been kind of smacking down the SAVE Act is going to save us narrative, and it goes back to like 2023. They've been promising to save us with the SAVE Act for years. The greatest beneficiaries of stolen elections have been promising to save us from stolen elections for years. Sure. Okay. Love that comment, Base Birds. That was awesome. Bunny says Rumble changed the format, so it's harder to find the exact shows than it used to be. Yeah. I know there's like that weird thing in the middle. You have like a couple shows up top, and then there's like a weird like shorts thing, and then I shouldn't say it's weird. It's just shorts, but it's a different. It's a change. Change is hard. Oh, let's see what else. Is that Ghost sleeping on the job? Yes. If you guys are not watching The Choice here on Badlands, it's on Thursdays. We start at 11 a.m. Eastern. We usually go about 2.5 hours. It's me and Ghost talking about the show The Chosen. And it is, I think both of us would say it is our favorite show that we do. It is, it's just been such a great blessing each week. Not just the show itself, but the prep for the show and kind of the focus and the forcing function of doing the show for both of us personally has been just a real blessing. And we appreciate all of you guys. Bunny says, every time the Virginia former AG bitches about elections, I toss him some serious shade about his lack of action while in the AG's office. That is what we have to do, man. We have to, L. Phillips, it's ashinamerica@protonmail.com. Ash with an E. Yeah, Bunny, like that, throwing them shade, making them address the issue of elections. That's been debunked is not going to work any longer because it hasn't been debunked. One of our key takeaways from Georgia is that they told us the Georgia Bureau of Investigation investigated and found that there was nothing to the allegations and it was all debunked. And they screamed at the top of their lungs that it was debunked. And then they held another election, a runoff election on the same system without addressing any of the issues. And they, gave the control of the government to Democrats as a result of that runoff election. Turns out, as Brian broke a couple of weeks ago, GBI never investigated. The governor told them to stand down, and because they were team players, they decided to stand down. So again, how are the greatest beneficiaries of stolen elections going to save us from stolen elections? I don't think they are. I think what that means is, like Bunny says, we got to get in there. We got to go talk. We have to get in, talk to tell them to their faces, and we have to demand change. And of course, all of this is peaceful. This is civic action. Civic action is how we change. There's a whole body of civic action that is separate from what we see, like happening in Minnesota and whatnot. All of the violence and interference, and that's not civic action. That is, in my opinion, a lot of that is terrorism. Some of it is, misguided. All of it is color revolution kind of stuff. But when we get to when we talk about confronting our elected officials, representatives, elected officials, and representatives, there is a whole body of civic action that we could be engaged in. But we're not, because people are addicted to outrage on the internet, and that's something that we are trying to break out of. We're trying to change that paradigm. That's the goal. Anyway. Thank you, L. Phillips. I will look for that. GTAC says they should all go to jail, need consequences. I agree with you. And I was thinking about this morning. What we need, I think, are citizen grand juries. We need to get those tactical civics people to come back on. I'm going to write a note about that. I'll do that because they're not going to hold themselves accountable. And I think that the accountability should look constitutional. It should Yeah, I know. People always. Sean. Ash sounds like she doesn't trust the plan at all. How sad. Whose plan? Which plan are we talking about? CanCon says, I feel betrayed. Aren't you live on some other network right now? I feel betrayed. Same. And you can tell me whose plan we're trusting and what the details of it are. And, who driving the plan am I giving my trust to? Who am I believing in? Can you tell me any of those details? No, you can't. Okay. Well, you're not trusting a plan. You're engaging in religious activity. It's a religion. St. Pete 70 says the plan, Ash. Yeah, it's a religion. Yeah. Panda Droid. The question is, what's the plan? That's the thing. We can all say trust the plan, but what's the actual plan? Yeah. And if you ask that question, you get demonized for not trusting hard enough. Wait, what plan? You'll just get something like, probably a coincidence. CanCon equals Judas. I mean, if the hey dude fits, it's a deep cut CanCon joke. He loves his hey dude shoes. He's not in here. He just came in here to say he feels betrayed, and then he went back to his other stream. We are the plan. Stop paying taxes. First of all, don't tell me what to do. Second of all, I also agree that we are the plan. I don't think that means trusting anything, though. I think that is the opposite of trusting. We being the plan. If we are the plan, that's the opposite of trusting the plan. Somebody told John the other day, in comments on X, don't you know this is already all done? It's all solved. Just sit back and watch. Sit back and watch. Nothing can stop the outcome of the election. Hang on a second. That doesn't sound like an election. That sounds like you're cheering for a new set of invisible controllers. And I'm not going to trust that. I'm not going to trust. I don't want to replace the deep state with new deep state. Oh, you want to get rid of the elevator music? I thought we needed a little something more than just me talking, but maybe should we change it up? Should we go, how about daydreaming? Sound better? Everybody loves hey dudes. So see, you guys get my joke. If the hey dude fits. Okay. Doing the CanCon Badlands split screen. Nice. So CanCon and I will be reunited after this. We are recording Why We Vote for this evening. And so you will see both of our collective breakdown together of this hearing, if it ever starts. And if it doesn't start until later in the afternoon, no music at all. Is it just T. Kane that doesn't want music? Is nobody wants? Okay, multiple people don't want music. Nobody wants music. Okay. All right, fine. Whatever. Even feeding the ducks? You guys don't want to feed the ducks? Now I feel like I should play more music because you guys are bitching about it. But that's because I'm antagonistic this morning. Okay, we won't feed the ducks. We'll turn it on. Trust the plan equals trigger your emotions until you get off your ass. Well, I know you're not talking to me because I have been active in this fight. And as I said on the brief this morning, I've never been in a posture of trusting the plan. It's never been a thing for me. I left parties in 2011. I stopped believing in the government in 2011. And that goes back to the Tea Party and the Republican Party absolutely sabotaging Michelle Bachmann, who was the people's choice. And it was not Democrats, right? It was Republicans that did that. And that was when I was like, holy crap, this is crazy. And yeah. So I don't trust plans. I don't trust plans I can't see, don't know. That's faith. I trust God's plan. Are we talking about God's plan? Are you guys, when you guys say trust the plan, are you talking about trusting God's plan? Because I'm totally down with that. It's usually not what it means, though. Can we do the soft disclosure, the Chinese version of the soft disclosure ad? Yeah, we can. hold on, let me get it pulled in, and we can definitely play that. Oh, do I have that card here? One of our incredible friends makes these beautiful cards, and I'm gonna play the ad, and then I'm gonna show you the card. You're gonna love this. Hold for processing. I forgot how funny this is. It just started playing in the background.
Say this lightly.
Oh no, that's not. That's not.
I am a kung fu master. Why do you not respect me? You want to fight me? I will fight you to your death. Do you want to tame the mane that is your ugly beard? Do you want your beard to feel silky smooth? You want to make it illustrious like my kung fu beard? Then you need soft disclosure beard oil. Softdisclosure.com. Promo code Badlands.
A soft disclosure on your beard. Many lady come to you.
Oh, so good. Wait, oh, shoot. Okay, good. I was worried for a second. I accidentally stopped sharing this. I was worried for a second that they'd started without us. Softdisclosure.com, promo code Badlands or promo code Badlands. Both work. And then this is the beautiful card that I got from my friend Shelly, which is Lotion Alpha. Ready to go. So much fun. All right. I like the new one where Ash speaks because Alpha can't pronounce the words. Yeah, that's a fun one. That was really the reason that I had to go into the ad. And I was sitting with Cheryl and I were pulling it together, and we decided to leave in Valentine's because it's adorable and hilarious, and it was a throwback to my children being small when they used to say Valentine's, and I loved it. But he does say Gusha. It says Gusha. Hold for processing. I will be right back. I'm going to put it back on so everybody can hear you now. Okay, so we're going to try and merge the streams with John's StreamYard and this one so we can be together and cover this hearing, but we may break everything, right?
And if that happens, they should just all come over to watch.
And if that happens, John says join his show.
Yeah, because then we'll cover... Oh, wait, maybe that's a good idea. She says you should share my show on your screen. Wait, I'm so confused. We could leave that up, Ash, and then you join my stream. Maybe we wouldn't break anything.
So how would we share to this audience here? Yeah.
Okay, just come on my stream. We'll figure it out. If something breaks and you lose the stream, just hop over to David here. We're going to cover the Kristi Noem stuff.
Okay, so we're gonna try this. We're gonna try and merge the streams. If not, go to Daily Herald because that's where we're going to cover this hearing. Hearing. Okay, perfect. All right. Bye.
Don't end that stream though.
I won't. You want me to leave the stream up or share your stream?
Just
I should probably share your stream, right?
leave that StreamYard, and come in my StreamYard, but don't do anything else. Like, don't mess with anything. Don't end the stream.
Don't end the stream. Should I take like the screen share of the thing down? Like, so it's just a blank. It's just a blank StreamYard setup.
I don't know. Just
Okay.
leave.
All right. I'm leaving now.